Welcome everybody to this video clip. We are here in Recife, Brazil. I'm sitting here with Marcos Noronha, and he picked me up this morning in the car, and in the car he told me about his work. And I must say that I was totally blown away just by listening to him. What he told me was very, very impressive, and I would really be very happy if you could share that with the world, what you told me this morning. Could you simply just repeat what you said?
Well,
or
I don't know if I will be able to repeat everything we've talked about.
Explain,
but I'll try.
Perhaps you could describe it a little bit, how they were and how they are now, like the difference. What difference have you made?
Well, I shouldn't talk about what difference I have made, because
the day
it was
clinic makes
the
for
day
them.
clinic and the whole system,
Right.
and we work as a team, and we're still making this difference. As I showed you before, and it's shown in the movie video, Bicho de Sete Cabeças, it really shows the conditions of these mental institutions here in Brazil and in so many other countries, but we're talking about Brazil. And the kind of work we do, the schedule of treatment we have, you know, our main goal is their return to society and being able to live their lives, to be free to live their lives and be treated with humanity and dignity and with the rights they deserve.
And you have, you have different activities, and you showed me now already 3 houses. Could you perhaps explain a bit these 3 houses? We are here in the middle of Recife, and I see all kinds of high-rise buildings around, and it is like an oasis that you have here. Mm-hmm. And you said you have 3 houses. What was the difference between the 3 houses, and what is going on in each of them?
Well, in this house here we treat psychosis cases, and in the first one we take more non-psychotic patients, neurotic patients, and drug dependents, addicted, and well, this would be the main difference. And we have different schedules for each of the houses, and there is a third one in the middle. That is the one when you're almost ready for this return, and you have the chance to think about your life and what are the reasons of your illness, and it just gives them a support to come back to their lives or to start a new life.
And I just saw you kindly showed me around a little bit, so I saw people sitting together, and I saw also, your video project where they participated in a festival of the city, where everybody was invited to contribute with a video, and they made a video, and I just saw it. So there are very many very different activities. You mentioned yoga, you mentioned...
Yes, we have yoga, we have Tai Chi Chuan, we have capoeira, theater, and video making, art therapy. This is the basis. Groups is the families, different groups, and this is the basis of our treatment.
And you explained also how you have meetings with the family, how difficult it was to... Sometimes you said you had to sit with the family every week for 2 years before they would be willing to take their family member back and send him or her to day clinic instead of having him or her locked up in an institution.
Yes, because when we started our job, one of our first tasks was this process of taking these people from the hospital, and they used to stay there for 10, 20 years. It was not easy to do this job, and we had to do it. It was a patient job. Sometimes we had to have meetings with the families every week for 2 consecutive years, and after that we finally could get the person out of the institution and starting another process in a day clinic. Or it was really interesting, really important.
And you explained so well, how in the very beginning how you felt that it was don't speak because it was very loud, the voice, when you speak. Very strange. So, sorry. The conditions in the psychiatry hospital in the very beginning when you were a young doctor, could you briefly describe the conditions you found there?
Well, it was really, really terrible. As I told you before, it was not what I consider treatment because it was just medicine, and there was no kind of activity and no hygiene, and food conditions were precarious, and well, it was not what I could call treatment.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes at night when I was there for 24 hours, I used to spend my time trying to write a project of what should be done, what can I do to change, how can I make a difference. So,
wow.
and it's happened.
Wonderful. Oh, I'm so full of admiration. So many years. What I said in the car was that I meet many people all over the world who have the wish to change something. But then the problems are so vast and they don't know really where to start, and it's too big, and so the enthusiasm dies out, wanes, is eaten up. And I so much admire you for having managed to carve out an area that is manageable, was manageable for you, and to concentrate on that, and then even through amazing discouragements. For years you were being discouraged, and you had the private sector against the public sector against this, so you stood quite alone, perhaps the media a bit. Then how you kept going, where did you get the force, the strength from to stay on this path?
I think that first point was seeing the results of the treatments that came from the patients and their families, and then we find partners in our way. Here, for example, in Casa Forte, I found Cristina Lopes, that is my partner for already 10 years, and we find so many others, all the team that works here with us, as you talk to Odette, that coordinates this place here, and so many others. And people and trainees who while they're still at university, they come here and learn that it's possible to do in a different way.
Yes, so you said also the media showed in the TV
yes,
and in the media that it's
really
possible.
An
and
ally,
people would say it's possible in Switzerland or in Europe or somewhere, but it will not be possible in Recife. And the media...
and they really tried to do everything they could to stop us the project. But then, as I told you, the media was an ally, because they could show to the people that this kind of treatment could work. It was really working. They used to show the job we're doing here, like capoeira sessions, like art therapy sessions. And
what is capoeira?
Capoeira is a Brazilian, it's a mistake of martial art and dance.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah. You would have to show it to us somehow. I wouldn't know what it is.
I'm not the best to do it, but we have sessions here.
Okay.
You can come one day and watch with our patients.
Yes, so I'm so happy to hear that. And we were talking in the car about that there is always space in our lives to bring more dignity into our lives, into our societies. And I really praise you and want to thank you, not just on behalf of the patients, but on behalf of humanity, to having stayed on this path and brought more dignity into psychiatry, you could say. And I really thank you for that.
Well, I am the one who thank you for coming here and visiting Casa Forte.
Thank you. So is there anything more you want to say? You should say. I think you should speak about an hour now, but do you have something more to say just now?
Well, what I would say that it was not only a visit that you came here. You came and brought us a message. You brought us a seed, and that will be planted here and your ideas, what you showed us, what you taught us, will be very important for what is to come.
No, thank you. I wanted you to speak about you, but thank you so much. Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.